to me now, but to you, well, perhaps let them be a token of my gratitude. If you wish to find them, you must go to my old home, to Trastamara. The dowry lies hidden in a barrel in the cellar. There are several barrels. You must give each a knock until you find the right one.
Do just that. Thanks. I'd never expect someone with your past to feel drawn to the kitchen.
Do you fear I will cook in your home as I brewed as a white?
Counting on you having slightly better taste as a human.
Of that, you can be sure. I loved
烤
cooking,
公牛，
even as a
烤
child.
公牛跟烤
My
母牛
gran was
差
a
在哪
true
里？
master in the kitchen. Her spit-roasted oaks was famed throughout the land.
Thought you were a lady, owned an estate.
Do you mean to say a woman of my rank should have had a cook? You're right, of course. And I had the best of cooks.
选的地方
I
可能不一样，
devised the
靠
dishes
背。
myself. They only prepared them.
You sure you don't feel lonely out here?
I cannot say yet. Too little time has passed since you freed me of my
的收
thrall.
服了一名
But somehow, for now at least, I do not feel
手
drawn
毛
to
跟
the
脚毛
city,
都没有
to others.
Visited others' homes as a white.
Yes,
只有
but ever at night, when
发现真的
all
就蛮
were
卷的，
asleep,
我只能去
I
烫。
went in search of spoons.
眉毛卷是
Remember,
想挤
you
死
can
吧？
always change your mind. Decide you've lived here long enough, just say the word.
I'd never wish to seem ungrateful.
And I'd never want you to stay against your will. See you later.
Take care, Witcher. And remember, you always have warm food awaiting your return.
二游戏。呀，挂画。有的没的哎。客房吗？对，看起来像客房，可是这个板子是怎样啊？哦，这是我的床。怪，所以我的我赢得那个骑士的冠军，也没有什么，发现其实也没什么好放的。他就他给我什么盔甲，一开始就给我盔甲跟盾。然后十字弓、马鞍，都实用的东西，他没有给我纪念品。盾应该算纪念品，因为用不到。因为我有去玩昆特牌那个冠军人才有吧。在等待换新。斗魔猎人的银剑，可以把冬之刃爱丽丝拿出来。哎呦，这一整套没有套装效果哎。 它等级比较低啊。可以把新月摆在外面。再拿出去卖。会玩巫师越玩越累格吗？我越玩越累格，到底为什么？放这个东西都觉得很累格。啊，应该买吧，要的东西。现在把房间钥匙算战利品。
Diddly snips! My back aches something horrid!
哎，好痛啊！啊，嫁妆。
You've spread some nastiness to me.
就不用把汤匙还人家吗？我按的。
Might want to look around some.
啊，这个钥匙。
Nothing interesting here. This one's full too. Full.
Oh.
Nothing interesting here. This one's full too. Full. Nothing interesting here. This one's full too. Strange. That's awful pretty. It'll look great in the house.
感觉就有路啊，为什么我打不开啊？我有其他钥匙吗？我也可以把那个啊，把它的汤匙当战利品吧。哪有什么打不开的道理？阿小，那边亮那么久。啊，想起来了啦，为什么会我有冰啊？为什么一定要战利品？没有啊，我是说放在家里的啊。那种装饰品，亮了。为什么没办法进去？没有钥匙。他家哎，说他没有钥匙啊。算了，这里只有满满的汤匙，然后好亮。哦，等一下。 满满的汤匙，这里也有汤匙，太多了吧？对啊，这里的诅咒都被我解除了，是在装神弄鬼个屁！还是阳寿。剩下的几乎都是混特。
Witcher. That could only mean trouble.
Caught you, you little fart.
小屁孩
So how would you explain
也
it?
没有不喜
Whether
欢
it
啦，
pours for a
就
week
是
or
我
the
没有
sun
会
bakes
没有
our
想要一直
plates,
打的
we've
感
always
觉。
mud up to our ankles here.
You can't blame me for Beauclair's fickle weather.
Fickle weather! I've seen you. You empty your chamber pot in front of our shop each morn, so folks will dirty their boots, go to you to get them cleaned.
A far-fetched conspiracy theory,
哇，你也
sirs.
知道什
I'll
么叫做阴谋
conspire
论啊？
to welt your bum with my belt. Come here.
Leave him alone.
Just who the spit are you?
他爸，不关你的事。
All you need to know is, long as I'm here, you're not gonna touch the boy.
Is that so? Then we'll come find him once you're gone.
Try it, and I'll find you.
Is
I will
that
find
a
you
threat?
and kill you.
Leave the kid be and piss off.
Oh no. No northern sheep diddler insults us. We'll pummel the swine
北方
first,
臭洋
then
人。
spank the piglet. Get him!
Get him！
Ah,
哎、
how
我
I will
防了
break your legs.
为何啊？
Show me what you got.
No, now let's not do anything rash.
Which
他怎么下面流血的感觉啊？月
What's
经
the
来
meaning of this? The brawl? Who started it?
I'm investigating the beast.
靠背哦，你不要
on
推人啊
Duchess's！orders.
Ah, yes. We've heard of you. And these men. What are they doing?
Nothing really. Had a little misunderstanding.
也
Figured it
不喜欢
out
升
though.
级。
Uh-huh. I see. As the Duchess's protege, you may go. But this lot, that's another matter.
哎，我打过
You
他
come
们
with
还那
us.
个，
Some time in a cell ought to scare the dimwits out of you. Come on.
还是被带走了。
You're very good with your fists, sir. Wouldn't be looking for work, would you? We'd make a fine duo.
Yeah? How you imagine that working?
Splendidly. That's how. I suggest a partnership, where I see to the boots while you stand guard. And
他
as
写
you're
公需要
the
守卫干
stronger,
嘛？
come morn you take the chamber pot out and help me
靠
make
背
muds.
哦。
Bit about the mud's true. They were right to want to box your ears.
I've got to make a living somehow. So, what say you, sir? Partners?
Let me think about it. Listen, I'm interested in a certain gentleman.
Oh, wait, wait! Before we get to talking, please, take a seat.
你要赚我的钱你
But my boots are clean.
In this city, no boots are clean unless they just come off my stand. A seat, sir, please. So then, who was it you wanted to ask about?
One of your patrons. Tall, elegant black frock. Not from around here.
An arrival? Indeed. I hear a faint bell ringing. A modest sum might make it sing out loud and clear.
How much?
Let's say 500 crowns.
What? Gotta be kidding me. What would you even do with that kind of coin?
Expand my venture. I'm sure you can imagine. Have a
我
proper
帮你
stand,
解决
a big
麻烦，
sign.
然后你现在要敲
I
我
want
竹
new
杠，
box too. New polishes, new brushes. And if I've enough coin left, I'll buy a share in a launderer's. Get wastewater for free.
Got it all planned out.
妈把我
I
当
should
盘子
think
哎！
so. Capital is all I require.
All right. Let's see if we can't figure something out.
It's not quite... Ah, see? I knew we'd
我
clinch
不
it.
爽，我不爽，直接给他439，不爽直接给他500，干。
Guess I can agree to that.
1,000 thanks. I shan't forget it. Now to the matter at hand. I know the fellow you seek, though I don't know his name. A steady patron, gets his boots cleaned every few days. He's very good to me. Always pays me a premium.
Know where I might find him?
他每天给他这么多钱
But you，
他为什么
can't wait here.
还会混口，还要混
Perhaps
口
he'll
饭
stop
吃？
by.
Don't have the
Other.
time for that. Sure you don't know where to find him? Or maybe
This
notice
is
which
your
direction he came from?
When I clean boots, sir, I do not look up to see where folk come from. I clean.
It seems you're having a rough go of it.
Oh, you're here.
帮我
Feeling
来擦
better?
鞋子啊！
I am, thank you. The local necropolis. The air does wonders for me. Now, if I might intercede, I dare say I've the right question to ask. Young man, you see this vial? One drop added to your boot polish will help you wipe even the most encrusted boot clean as the dome of St. Lebioda's Cathedral. With it, you will serve 3 times as many patrons at a fraction of the effort. And piles more coin. I'm prepared to give you this vial if you tell me where the man we seek lives.
But you won't hurt him, will you? The gentleman's art, true, but he's kind.
In point of fact, he's a friend. Yet we had a falling out of sorts and
好像
we'd
诈
like
骗
to
集团哦。
straighten matters out.
I leave his boots at the door of a house near the port. The door is red, but I do not know if the gentleman lives there.
Worth checking. Might happen on a lead.
Would you let me scrape the dirt off your kickers before you go? With all due respect, sirs, your boots could stand a cleaning.
Thank you. Perhaps later.
所以教堂天花板很干净嘛？
Handled that kid pretty well.
Finding the right approach. That's the trick to dealing
我
with
们到
children.
最后乡巴佬很好
Yeah,
吃。
saw that. Meaning the right thing to bribe them with.
We've no time to lose. It's not far from what the lad said.
Sure hope we don't scare him off. Red door. One the boot black mentioned.
对，
We shall talk later. Let's find Detlef. We're close. I can feel
哦，
it.
这个没办法看啊。 这应该算招牌啊。是玩具店吗？
Won't budge. Gotta break it down.
一
You
种
might
海
just
蜜
as
乐
well
器。
stand out in the street, pound on a drum, and holler, Detlef, I'm coming for you. A bit more finesse, I implore you.
Let's hear your idea.
Give me a moment.
不能跟叶奈法来。但你可以啊，我就不行啊。
Ever consider becoming a burglar? Skill like that'd come in awful handy.
I considered it briefly, but ultimately concluded it would be terribly dull. Come.
哎，木马在摇哎，怕。这里是不是闹鬼啊？木马竟然在摇。
He here? Sense him.
No, he's not here, but he was here recently. His scent is still strong.
Let's look around.
如果特好适合这里哦。强制退租通知。退租通知是因本商店空金租金未如期支付，包克兰行政法院命令房客艾尔立刻商婆于7日内离开。若未依本通知规定离开，债务人处以监禁。时间长短依债务法庭判决。法警维克特拉梅尔。
Old toy. No use to anyone. Shame. Must have brought someone joy sometime. Somebody fixed this recently.
亲爱的玩具店老板先生，我已经请我爸爸妈妈帮我买玩具好久了。妈总是哭着说我没钱，每次我问爸爸什么时候会赚钱，他都会生气。有一次还差一点打我。我的朋友都有好漂亮的玩具，罗拉有泰迪熊，蜜雪儿有金发娃娃，头发可以用真正的梳子。我担心永远都不会有玩具玩。现在写信给老板先生，好久以前就想要写这封信了，但我那时候不会写字，现在会了。如果你有其他小孩不要的漂亮玩具，可以给我。玩具跟我会很开心，请不要笑我还是小孩。但是我也知道玩具不是真的活着。 是我们想象而已，可是那又怎么样？我会很爱他的伊莎。有个废物爸爸呢。
Even if he's not here, surely he's left behind some clue.
No dust mark. Somebody moved this here recently.
I find these puppets rather disturbing.
Nice little trinket. Sometimes I think I might end up like one of these toys.
阿小，太黑了吧，受不了。
Somebody fixed this recently.
I find these puppets rather disturbing.
为何？
Even if he's not here, surely he's left behind some clue as to his whereabouts.
结果也在怕的。我居然怕玩偶。
Let's go.
这个才恐怖吧？
Need to look around. No dust mark. Somebody moved this here recently.
I find these puppets rather disturbing.
还没有
Look,
检查旁边
slips
啊
of。paper, name on each. Count Crespi, Count
I
Dulac,
kiss，
Milton de Peyrac Peyrin,
我也不知道。
Count Delacroix.
Detlef's victims, one and all. But that's not his hand.
All
有
of
人
it
给
written
他
using the same ink. See the color? Ink was dyed with cinnabarite, rare mineral, pretty much found only in...
Nazaire. But I fear it means very little. Anyone could have imported such ink.
Fair enough. Still worth remembering.
This slip is stained.
With wine. Not much to go on either, especially not in Beauclair.
Perhaps. Yet perhaps also worth remembering.
Still got nothing, basically. Need to look around some more.
Let's get to work.
Woman's likeness. Bit smudged. This his lover?
I don't rightly know.
Reminds me of someone.
Who?
Not sure. Can't help feeling I've seen that face
脸有
before,
点
though.
大、啊。
Detloff van der Eretain, you do not know us, but we know you to be a vampire. We know also of your weakness for the wench they call Renawed. Now you know this. We shall chain her down and let rats feed on her. We shall flay the skin from her flesh. Yet you can save her. You need but travel to Beauclair, where you shall slay 5 men in the manner we prescribe. You must complete the killing in 3 days. Fail, and the next letter you receive will contain a memento of
就
your
切手
failure,
指，
your beloved's
说你们是
finger.
不是黑道？
There you have it. Proof positive Detlef killed not of his own accord. A blackmailer sunk his claws into him.
Any idea what it could be? Detloff have any enemies?
Indeed. Detlef gains foes occasionally, but they never live long.
One might have managed to evade him.
Possible in theory, but I know of none. It would have to be someone devilishly dangerous. As you well know,
Hey,
having faced Detlef yourself,
255
whoever it is,
62
it is someone new.
Who's Renawed?
His one-time lover. The sole human woman with whom he was very close. Because she accepted him. With her aid and care, he found a place for himself in this hostile world. She began the work that I strive to continue.
Ever meet her?
Never had the pleasure, alas. She deserted him a time before he came round to save me, though he always claimed she'd gone missing.
Take it you have your doubts.
I know humans better than he does. Their capacity to be disloyal, dishonest. I also know she took her things. Not something one associates with the kidnapped, or those who disappear against their will.
I'll save you the trouble of asking. No, I don't know why she left. I can, however, hazard a guess that Detlef grew angry one day, showed another, more monstrous side. Detlef's anger could frighten anyone off, though most who see it get no chance to flee.
Detloff have trouble letting go, accepting that she'd left him?
Is that so hard to believe? Do you know no humans who've struggled with just such a thing?
And Detlef is so much more emotional than most humans.
Not only was she his beloved, his lover, his mate, she was a member of his pack. And one never leaves one's pack voluntarily.
Detloff ever try to find her? I mean, if she was that important. Higher vampires have their ways, all kinds. Should have been easy as pie for him.
Geralt, as you rightly noted, we are vampires, not miracle workers. He searched for months on end before giving up. Clearly Renawed knew him all too well. Enough to cover her tracks, leave no way for him to find her.
Even if Renawed did abandon him that time, looks like someone's actually kidnapped her this time.
Hard to argue with that. And hard to foresee what he's prepared to do to free her, get her back.
He's prepared to kill, that's clear.
As would you be for Yennefer. He kills for he cares for her deeply. And that blood, those individuals, they mean nothing to him.
他生气到切掉自己的
Yeah,
手
I
手
get
哎
it。now. He's out to rescue a female from his pack.
Exactly.
Blackmailer. Kinda curious who it could be.
Why is that?
Regis. Somebody kidnapped a vampire's lover. Bold to begin with. Now they're forcing the vampire to kill. A vampire you yourself insisted no murderer. Blackmailer's skilled. Someone special.
Astute. Now that I think of it, I'm beginning to wonder if...
It's not one of
其
your
他自己
kind.
都不会写自己的
The
手
vampire?
Precisely. The plot thickens.
啊，
Just
他
a
的手是可以长
hypothesis.
回来啊。
Wouldn't set my heart on it till we know more.
Right you are.
Let's sum up what we know. Seems Detlef's being blackmailed. Someone's been feeding him his victims' names.
All noted down using one and the same Nazeri ink, and not in his handwriting.
Not much.
But enough to ascertain Detlef's innocence, clearly.
Not how I'd put it. Doubt it's how the Duchess will see it either.
I trust you to convince her. And then...
What? Go on, don't be shy. See, you've got it all figured out, including the grin I gotta wear.
It's a rather bold plan, but... Were we to find Renowed, we would strip the blackmailers of their hold on Detlef.
That's one idea. Could be worth a shot. But what about Detlef? He gonna go on killing while I'm out searching for his lover?
He will not. I shall convince him to stay his hand. Assure him you're a friend seeking to help. I'll await him here.
可是有人在这里，
Sure
他一
to
定闻
return
得到
sooner
啊
or。later.
Think he'll listen?
He will.
Ought to wait with you, maybe.
No, he'll sense you from a mile off. Simply fail to appear. I'd better stay alone. You must trust me on this.
Fine. Need to report to the Duchess
等一
first.
下，不
So
要
be it.
我不要
We'll
现
await
在
you here.
走，我要
Detlef
再
and
等
I
一
both.
下，等一下。好。我原本有红的，不知道还有，没查到，算了。拿我是都有拿，啊，没有漏掉红。玩具店好挤。太亮了吧？亮了。
When it comes to last, Scanty is dainty, but liquor is quicker.
这里也是很多笑的人。
All work and no play, right, Witcher?
天东工作没得完，对吧？
Geralt of Rivia, Master Witcher.
I was not mistaken. You arrived and trouble
我屁
followed
事
soon
啊！
after.
Step aside. Got a matter for the Duchess.
At last, Witcher. We've been on tenterhooks. Did you catch Milton's killer?
Case is more serious than we thought. The beast? I couldn't kill it. Didn't manage.
We sent you after a monster, and
What
you
the-
returned with nothing? We are very disappointed.
Situation's not quite that simple. Beast's a powerful vampire.
Is this a problem? Is it too much for a witcher? A monster
你是
slayer?
低能儿
But
吗？
everyone knows how to end a vampire. Draw him by trick into sunlight. Or arm yourself with ample garlic and drive a stake through its heart.
Garlic's useless against vampires. Sun and stakes don't hurt him either. Those methods, pure invention, only work in legends and fables.
And buckthorn? When I was a child, Grandmama Ademarta always claimed buckthorn drives off vampires.
Silver sword's your best option for keeping them at bay. But it won't get the job done, because only a higher vampire can truly kill another of its kind.
Excuses. Ha! Your Grace, I shall assemble a battue. Bring the matter to its end at once. The Witcher need but
人
tell
真
us
的
where
只
to
是一个大
find
老
this
粗而
monster.
已。好啊，让他们去送死啊！抢！
Go ahead. Send them to their death. Certain death.
To a lone Witcher, perhaps. To 40 of my men-at-arms, but another skirmish.
40, 50, 100, doesn't matter. Won't make any difference against him.
You have not seen my guardsmen in action.
Can they fight fog? Hit a target that moves faster than the wind?
How? What creature can do such things?
Creatures like this one. Higher vampires, we call them. Each one's a little different. Unique or exceptional, you might say. Some transform into giant bats. Others communicate with animals, command them.
Yet all are still brainless beasts.
Dead wrong. Thinking of lesser vampires. Alps, Ekamaras, Catacans, for instance. They're ruled by instinct, sure. Attack anything that smells of blood. Higher vampires? They think. They employ reason.
Monsters driven by reason. A curious contention. What, then, do you intend to do?
It's way beyond being some monster. This is a powerful being that's walked the world for centuries.
Yeah, impossible. If so great is their power,
你
why
耳
have
朵
they
很
not
粗细，
killed or
很
enslaved
可
us?
爱啊！
Don't usually meddle in our matters. Mostly stay out of our way because they don't care about humans one way or the other.
And they do not fear we shall wipe them out one day.
They'd probably be pretty amused if you asked them that. They're well aware of their strength.
Then what can we do? Do you have a plan?
Try to talk to him. That's our best bet.
I cannot believe this. Her Grace summons a Witcher to kill a monster. Instead, he wishes to chat with it. Ha.
Know what I'm doing. His lover was kidnapped. He's being blackmailed.
Blackmailed? Be so kind as to explain how a vampire might be blackmailed.
Higher vampires? They're like us, motivated by emotions, not instinct. Not only are they intelligent to an extreme, they're emotionally rich.
没有，
Capable of feeling many
我连
things.
兔耳
even
朵都
love.
找不到。
This one fell in love with a woman, a human. And he'll do anything to keep her from harm.
You do not, I trust, suggest we let Milton's killer go free. Or wait until it murders again. We must render it harmless as quickly as possible.
Which is why that's my aim now, to prevent further attacks. Vampires only half the problem.
亚罗伊比较
Blackmailers at
粗
fault
吧？
chiefly. Kidnap the woman to control the vampire.
你觉得是因为
And
他
what do you
头发太
propose to
高了，
do?
就太多，然后又弄成这个发型。
I'll find the blackmailer, free the vampire's lover.
You were to destroy him, not help him.
No one else should die. That's most important. Soon as the woman's safe, he'll have no more reason to kill.
I admit to being swayed, Witcher. You may be right. Do you know anything about the blackmailer?
Got one lead. A few scraps of paper. Blackmailer wrote the names of the vampire's victims on them. One of them stained. A drop of wine, looks like. So damn little to go on.
You've no idea how wrong you are, my dear. Send for the ducal
Comment?
sommelier. Hop, hop! In Tucson, wine is sacred. Here there is no such thing as a drop of wine, or stains therefrom. They are stains from a drop of Est, Ervelus, Fiorano.
Your Grace wished to see me?
Witcher, show him the paper scrap. Benoit, can you determine which wine made this stain?
别猛啊！
Yes, yes. The west bank of the Sarre too. That's rather obvious. Aged in barrels of Beauclair oak. Hue, deep burgundy. Clarity, high. It's simple. Saint-Réal, the 1269 vintage.
有点猛。
That's impossible. The wine is produced at Castel Revello, especially and exclusively for the ducal table. Perhaps some Saint-Réal was stolen. We must go to the vineyard, see if there's not been an incident.
Saint-Réal. Never heard of it.
It's highly unlikely you've ever had a chance to partake of it. As I said, it is only ever served to the ducal family.
Didn't stop it from ending up on that scrap of paper. Unless your Grace's sommelier is mistaken.
In matters of wine, Benoit is never mistaken. If he says it's Saint-Réal, it is Saint-Réal. We must ride to Castel Revello at once. Discover what has happened.
Wait. Your Grace wants to go with me? Out of the question.
I hope you do not suppose we will sit on our ducal hiney and do nothing while our duchy is in grave danger.
Your Grace, what you propose is far too dangerous. The Witcher should go alone.
It pleases me to see you gentlemen finally agree on something. But I've made my decision. We shall go, accompanied by the best possible escorts. You, Captain, and Geralt. We will travel incognito. We've no wish to give the court any reason to gossip.
所以你觉得要变装
For
了
the
吗？
duration of this mission, I release you from your obligation to adhere to court protocol. In short, from now on, I am Anna
And listen
Henrietta,
to me.
not your grace.
Yes, Your Grace. Witcher, are you ready?
Yeah, ready to go.
Excellent. Give me a moment. I must don something
女
more
爵师
appropriate
服
and concealing. Then we will be off.
"妈的，你超明显的啦！戴什么斗篷啊？而且叫安娜·亨利叶塔，大家都知道女爵叫什么名字吧？
This vampire. Have you ever faced its sort before?
I have.
How did it end? Did you kill it?
Didn't have to fight him. Hadn't killed anyone.
Have you ever heard of anyone defeating such a vampire?
Know of a man who defeated one, sure. But he didn't manage to kill it.
白色
Ultimately,
兔儿
only another vampire can kill a vampire. Move it!
我只能慢跑啊！我的新衣服看起来有点可爱。
Panthers have attacked the wagon! We must help!
Stay back, Your Grace. We shall see to this. Back, you beast! Begone! Hey, back, you beast! Begone! Hey, save us!
没有啊。
Back, you beast! Begone!
我在旁边。
done. Time to move on.
If not for you, we'd have been done for.
They were fortunate
Thank you.
they happened by.
You saved our lives.
Hooray!
You saved our lives. You for thanks.
有东西啊！波，你在哪里？萝卜，你躲在这。插死机。
Tell me more about this vineyard, Castel Ravello.
It's the best in all Tucson. An old master of the winemaking trade runs it. Fabrizio.
He trustworthy?
He's held his post for years. There's never been a problem. Till now.
终于出现真的
I want
黑
to
豹
know
了
your。thoughts, Geralt. The Sonreal stain. How did it wind up on
National.
paper?
没有啊，这个是
Is
驴耳
someone
朵
from the
哦。
vineyard blackmailing the vampire?
Could be a servant. Could be the steward. Could be the one who just stole
X
from
八
the
1 2 0
estate.
1 3
We
4
shall know when we arrive. It's not far now.
美酒是神圣的。
Whoa!
The guard brings peace to our domains. Flout its writ, brought in chains.
Captain de la Tour, we did not expect any visitors from the palace. How are affairs at court?
是不是有酒被偷啦？
Doubtless you've heard of the Beast of Beauclair. Well, we've our hands full. Especially since the rogue last attacked in the palace gardens.
I trust Her Illustrious Highness was not harmed.
Kind of you to ask, Master Fabrizio. I am well.
Your Grace? We were not warned. I shall
我去，
order
我
the
有
salon
去一个
prepared at
温
once.
室啊。它
That
这里
won't
温
be
室只有一个
necessary.
吗？
As you can
没
see,
有
we are
看到
not
有任何
here
东
on
西
an
啊。
official visit.
Naturally. Might I ask then what has brought you to Castel Ravello?
Hi Fresh， 想跟你谈谈。
Came to see you. Got some questions.
In this land, it is seen as polite to introduce oneself before asking any
我
questions.
是利维亚的杰洛特啦。
This is Geralt of Rivia, a witcher. He has come to Toussaint on my personal invitation.
Which is to say...
Which is to say, I expect you to treat him with the utmost respect.
在这里都走路有风哎。
Of course, Your Grace.
Did you hear that, Witcher? Fabrizio will be delighted to answer your every question.
Want to talk about Sanreal?
I am at your service.
Some of this wine might have been stolen. Just a suspicion we have, but any burglaries lately?
Burglaries? Not to my knowledge. And a few days past, I took stock of the inventory. All was accounted
有
for.
啊，我有回
The
去啊，
barrels lie safely in the cellar, I assure you.
我有回去，可是没有看到红红的、啊。应该说没有看到任何东西可以捡、啊。
Who hauls the barrels to the palace?
We've our own garrison. Guards who have served here for years and would answer with their heads for the wine.
We'll not get anywhere asking questions, I see. It's a waste of time.
Your Grace? How am I to understand this?
Master Fabrizio, we have proof someone's gained access to Sonreal. Someone who should not have, which means one of two things. Either you lie to our face, or you are an idiot who has had wine stolen from under his nose and not even realized it. In either case, you shall answer for it.
But...
Silence! And listen. I shall inspect the barrels in person,
好凶
thus
哦！
giving you time to reflect. When I return,
我还
I
没
expect
问
to
完
hear
呢。
answers. Remind me, where is the Sonreal stored?
In the main cellar, around the corner. I'll show you.
I shall find it. Give me the key to the cellar and wait here.
那时候刚好
Of
赞。
course, Your Grace. Here it
你
is.
说你觉得很赞吗？
Come, Witcher.
不是啊，我第三个问题还没问完啊。等一下啦，我还想继续问呢、
We shall wait
I
here.
did
Master
nothing
Fabrizio.
wrong.
What if Fabricio's blackmailing the vampire? Considered that?
He has his flaws, but I would never suspect him of such a thing. He's been very loyal. He owes all he has to me. His father frittered away the family fortune. He left his son an encyclopedic knowledge of wine. That is all. Fabrizio lived as a beggar until I appointed him steward of Castel Ravello. Only then did he come into his own.
你对他太凶了啦！按了。在另外一边。木锤，木锤也要拿。油桶塞。算了，杰洛特连汤匙都拿了。那我觉得强势的女性不错，但是有点太凶啦，会怕。
So where do we start?
Let us see if all the barrels are present. Here's the inventory ledger.
做1、2级，会少一定是杰洛特拿的，是。东德历史，那你和温柔，你要去幼稚园找，靠北哦，幼稚园你确定吗？被视为陶森特之宝之一的东之东，是该地出产最有名的葡萄酒。没人知道第一批东之东究竟是问世的，不过我们可以确定，差不多是在第一次原定现在的玉石。确定的是，葡萄酒到了爱德玛塔的统治时才开始流行。他相当喜好东之东，并因此将拉维罗堡定为公国官方葡萄园。他也在包克兰宫殿的地窖里头替东之东特别留了点位置，每年都会进行将2桶当年的酒放该架上。据公国法令，圣之东葡萄酒令，或自行开封这些酒桶，将会被处以五马分尸之死刑。没有这么夸张啊！列出恶兽目标的行为。现在记忆体16GB， 还是贵的跟条一样。条我现在好像30，一条要5000吧。可是好像有降吗？厄雷斯的自称骑士，可是却侮辱了骑士的精神，所以他死不应该手里拿着剑，要关在镇上的守家中，为自己的无耻赎罪。他是个罪犯，应该像罪犯一样死。克雷斯普你处理得很好，他是罪有应得。现在轮到拉蒙杜拉克，本来是以为自己有多睿智，他还发表判决，毁掉别人的未来与性，笨蛋，应该像笨蛋一样死。自己人在暗巷里脖子断掉。